Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Caitlin from Caitlin Plans, and today I am doing a catch-all spread for the week of March 29th through April 4th. So we are already on to April, starting a new month here in the planner, which is really exciting, but I don't know where the time went. I'm going to be using the Modern Year sticker book paired with some sophisticated florals, and then I'm also pulling in some white flowers and some pink tones from Pressed Florals. So I saw Planning My Memories do this on Instagram. She did the combo of Modern Year and Pressed Florals, and I wanted to do something similar. So that is my inspiration for this. I want to use this really big quote along the bottom of the page. I'm kind of busy on this half of the week, so I'm thinking probably Thursday through Sunday. I'm just going to white out all of these lines. So now that the lines are gone, I'm going to go with my giant quote sticker. I even whited out the ones on the side because I was like, oh, it might even be too long for the section of boxes that I have. I'm going to center that as best I can. Okay, smoothing it out. We only get one shot at this because this is like a giant clear sticker. But I think I did a pretty good job. Okay, so that's on the page. Now what are we going to do next? I'm planning on doing a lot of layering in this spread and some clustering. I feel like I've been just getting really too boxy with my catch-all spreads lately, so I want to break it up a bit. I'm going to take this one that says dreams don't work unless you do and put that over the notes icon. I want to pair it with these flowers, so I'm going to put one right here. Then I'm taking this one and I'm going to cut it in half because I don't want all of it on the page. Just about that much. And that's going to go here. I'm going to take this one that says make the most of today and stick that at the bottom of Monday because I have a lot of free time on Monday to get stuff done, so I want to use my time wisely. I'll take a cream colored sticker for my work shift. I'll put it like that. And then a black box for my COVID test. I've got a few things on my list for Tuesday. I'm going to wipe the line out so I can overlap it again. So first we have work. And a doctor's appointment next. Just a regular old check-in. But I want to use this appointment with sticker because it is rare that I get an appointment that's not a meeting. And then one of my favorite things is Lila and Danielle's lives on Instagram, the Sparkle and Shine lives, and there is another one on this Tuesday. So I'm taking this from Sophisticated Florals. I'm going to put a flower on top of that. Wednesday starts with an appointment. I'm getting good use out of my appointment stickers this week. And then I have class. Thursday starts with a work shift. Followed by class. There's also a COVID test in between those two things, but I forgot to place the sticker, so it's going to go at the bottom of this little section. I'm going to use another one of these from Sophisticated Florals because there's a planner meetup on Saturday that I'd like to attend. It's a Zoom one. I've been attending a lot of Zoom planner meetups and they're always super fun. So I want to make it to this one on Saturday, but I'm getting my second vaccine dose that morning and the first one left me with some side effects. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it to the planner meetup on Zoom. I'll probably be resting or something, but it's always nice to have it at my planner in case I do end up wanting to go. I'm going to use some more flower pieces to kind of spruce this up a little bit. tiny little daisy. That's so cute. Then I'm gonna layer this one. Maybe not, or maybe here. Here looks good. So as I mentioned, second vaccine dose, so I need a box for that. I'm gonna label it with this little streak. I don't know what to call them. This little header, it says morning, which is when I'm getting my vaccine. So little header for that. I'm gonna use this to mark what the activity at the planner meetup is. There's an activity every month for this one. And I think it's currently pages this month, so I'm just gonna like make some notes there. I'll stick a header on there too. This one says the plan. I'm gonna do something similar with this one that says good times for the Sparkle and Shine Instagram Live. I technically have work on this Sunday. I'm gonna try to get it off because I just wanna sleep after getting that vaccine dose, but I'm gonna put a sticker there just in case. I still have to like put it up on the shift change board or whatever. So marking that for now, and hopefully I'll be able to just like cross it out. I have to remember to bring paperwork for the vaccine though. So I'm flagging it with very important because I need to remember that. I'm gonna put this quote in here. This one says, you can and you will. I'm overlapping it onto the flowers, even though the cream is a little hard to read when it's on the flowers. It's repeated in the foiling, so I think it's fine. I'm gonna do another clear quote on Tuesday. This one says, don't live life impressing others. I really like this quote. I don't think I've seen this one in any other Happy Planner books. So there's a lot of new quotes in this release, which is exciting because I feel like I've been circling through the same 5 quotes over and over again. This is what I'm gonna go with for the sidebar. It just says this week. It is black. I like how they have the color on the outside instead of on the inside of that arched part this time around, because it was hard to tell where the border of the sticker was when it was just outlined in white, because white paper, white sticker, looks better that way. Like another little flower in this cluster, and then I'm gonna spruce it up with some polka dot washi tape. So I'm overlapping this little section. I'm just putting polka dots on basically. I don't have a system to this, it's just wherever feels right. So we have 4 spots of it and I'd like a 5th. So right down here is good. This little section feels cluttered to me, so I'm gonna peel up the clear quote if I can. It hasn't been on there for too long, so it should hopefully peel. So it's up, but I tore the page in the process, but it's up. So I'm gonna move the quote to where I want the quote to be, which is over here. And then I'm gonna ignore that for now, and if I need to write on it, I'll take some white label paper and just cut a square so I can write on top of the label paper instead of this weakened area of the page. I'm taking some of these little branchy things from Sophisticated Florals and layering them with the washi tape. Where does this one wanna go? Here maybe, and then I'll cut it with an X-Acto, just so it lines up with that appointment sticker. I'm gonna take some more of that and do something similar up here. And then this one's gonna go down here. I'm gonna finish this little cluster with a flower. Yeah, that looks much better like that. This one's tiny, so it shouldn't be too bad if I just stick it right there. So I actually went to Michael's and got a second of these pressed florals book, not just for this spread, but it was on sale. So I'm like, I'll get another one because I wanted some more of these big flowers that I already used up. Thinking like half of it down here. And then I'll use the other half of it somewhere else in the spread. Like, the flowers are just feeling really small. Michaels has been having some good sticker book deals lately, and paired with the Michaels Rewards cash, you can get some pretty good deals. So, part of it there. And then I'm thinking maybe like part of it over here in the sidebar to kind of like further incorporate that. That looks good to me. Now I'm going to go into Modern Year and find a colorful box to mark a deadline that I have on Friday. I have another round of thesis. I can't talk today. I have another round of thesis edits due. I think I'm making decent progress. Sometimes I doubt myself a lot, and I just need to like chill out, but let's see. So this box is going to be for that deadline. While I'm using this book, I should also mention that this is a Happy Planner website exclusive. So if you want to get a copy of this book with all of these beautiful brown and cream and gray neutrals, you can only get it on their website. A little inconvenient, yeah, sure, but I think it's worth it, especially if you're already planning on ordering stuff from them. I will also mention, if you are planning on buying stuff from the Happy Planner website, I have an affiliate link that I have included down below. If you feel inclined to use that, it greatly helps me out. So let's see. I'm putting this quote over here on Sunday. I felt like it needed something else. This one says, "Stay true to you." And then the other idea I had was to take this Trust the Process book, and there's a bunch of like a rose gold foiled bullet points. Yeah, these rose gold foiled bullet points that match the foiling. And I figured I wouldn't use them as bullet points this time around. I would actually use them kind of like polka dots to kind of continue that polka dot pattern that I've been doing. And there's so many of them that I don't feel bad using a whole bunch as decorative elements, especially since it's so difficult to write on top of a foiled bullet point to like actually check things off, which is typically why I stay away from them. But in this context, they look cute. So I'm just kind of scattering these throughout, although these ones look way too close together. Much better. Okay, let's see. Where else can we put some in? Just a little bit of foiling goes a long way. Use some up here by this flower to complete that cluster. And then maybe in this cluster down here. Another reason why I'm happy to have this box here is because the paper was torn underneath, so this will help strengthen that. I'm not looking forward to writing on the other side of it because I'm like, oh, is it going to bleed through the box now? Hopefully not. Worst case scenario, I stick a sticker on the other side of it too. I have no idea how many of these little circles I'm going to use, but I'm feeling like a lot. I'm also sprucing up this quote section that I have down here, which is the definite focal area of this spread. These big quotes make it super easy to add in a focus, like, man, I cannot talk today. These big quotes make it super easy to add in a focal point, especially on days where you don't have a lot going on and you can spare the room to just stick a giant quote in there. So let's see what we got. Maybe some more, like this one feels out of place now that I have it on the page. I'm thinking like in here. These are both like brown tones. One of them is foiled and one of them is brown. So I'm like, oh, do I want them in here? Because it's very matchy-matchy. But matchy-matchy has never killed anyone, so I'm gonna do it. Let's see. I'm looking at what I've done, and I've done them all in kind of like a triangle shape. I mean, with any 3 points, you're bound to make a triangle, but in more of a equilateral triangle shape, with the exception of these ones over here. So I'm gonna respace these so that they follow that same pattern. And then I'm gonna layer that on top. Yeah, that looks much better. I'm thinking maybe a few more smaller flowers in here just to continue the floral overload. I've been staying away from flowers lately, or, you know, trying to, and I've actually been pretty successful in it. So like books like Jungle Vibes are a different take on a planner spread. It's animals, not flowers. What else have I done recently? I did some bookish spreads. That's always good. Okay. A few of them there. And then, let's see. I'm trying to think, like, is it too much to have it here in this cluster? No, I don't think so, especially if I put one more tiny one on top of it. Although I don't like that it's the same flower, so maybe I go for the other design. This is just gonna stay on my tweezers for now. I want one of these, but I might have some that are even smaller than this. Ideally, I'd have one that's even smaller than this, but I think this might be the smallest one. So this one's gonna go here. And then this tiny one over there. And then this is two of the same flowers, so I'm thinking I'll put in a different one like this. I'm really trying to stay away from the ones with color because I'm trying to keep this neutral as I will go in a planner. But man, people who really love like a true neutral must be going crazy over this modern yearbook. I don't think it's been talked about a whole lot because it is a Happy Planner website exclusive, so you can't get your hands on it in a store. But it's a good book. Should I do it? Should I put the other half over here? I don't know. It doesn't feel entirely right. And I'm going by feel here. Where else could it go? Up here. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I think that also helps with this like leaf border kind of ending abruptly. So it kind of ends on a flower. I'll be honest, when I finished this video, I edited it and then I uploaded it. I haven't made it live yet. And then I was just like looking through it today and I'm like, this just doesn't feel like me. It needs more. So I'm making this little clip and then I'm just going to tack it on to the end of the video that I already had and upload it like nothing ever happened. So this is a due date. Conveniently, we have all of these little due date stickers. So I'm going to stick one over here. Let's get some sticker books out of the way for now. Due date. I love it when there's a sticker for everything. I'm also going to pair it with one of these that says get it done. It's starting to get a little busy in this cluster, but everything is applicable to what's happening, so I don't hate it too much. And then, let's see, what else could I do? Oh, okay, this one that says time to relax. My entire plan for the weekend is to just like chill out after the vaccine on Saturday. I didn't have a very good experience with the first one. I had a delayed skin reaction that popped up like 5 days later, which apparently doesn't happen to a lot of people, but you know my sensitive skin. Of course it's going to happen to me. So I had that, and I had like nausea and soreness and tiredness. So I was like, I'm just going to take the entire weekend. In the meantime, since I filmed this, someone has taken my work shift for Sunday, so this is just going to get like a cross through it once I actually write in it. Or like, I might even just write no work today, but I'm pairing it with this one that says time to relax, because that's Sunday's plan. Let's see what else is in here. These are so cute, and I've only used one of them in the spread, the one that says morning. I'm going to get a few more of these in here because I feel like they're just like super cute, and I don't want that to be alone. So this one says tasks. If you've been around for a while, you may know that I've kind of relegated this planner to just events, and I used to do checklists in here. I don't do checklists in here anymore just because it felt very redundant with the daily planner. But I like to have a little bit of room to like actually write what needs to be done, especially on a day like Monday where I'm just like doing things and prepping for the week. So let's do that. I'm going to take another one that says today. I'm sticking in this darker brown color because I want them all to match. This one's going to go for Wednesday, and then I'll just like write whatever I'm doing that night in that blank. Likely it's going to be working on the thesis because I am just going to be working on this for the next week or so, like nonstop. I get myself into these like headspaces where I just can't stop editing and re-editing and reworking sentences. And sometimes they like start out as one thing, and then I put so much work into them, like to like fix all the issues that I thought were there, and then I look at it and it's like exactly the same as I started, which is definitely a disheartening feeling, but oh well, it's gotta get done. And I feel like I'm making progress even if I don't realize I'm making progress. These are the cutest. I have one going on over there. I'm gonna put one with this one just to kind of make that match up as well. What color can we do? We'll go with the black one because there's not a lot of black down in this area. So something like this is cute. When I first made the spread, I was really regretting that decision to put the polka dot washi in, but now that it's on the page, I really like it. So I'm happy with that. There's so many cute full boxes in here. I need to make another spread with this. I always like feel like people will get tired of me if I make the exact same spread 2 weeks in a row. Obviously it won't be the exact same, but I'm like, if I use the same sticker book 2 weeks in a row, people are going to get annoyed with me. Which is kind of the case with the Jungle Vibes book, where I was like, everything is going to be Jungle Vibes. I felt like people were like, is this like a Jungle Vibes channel now? I have this one, it says caffeine and confidence. Let's see, where could it go? Does it need to go somewhere? I don't even know if I need it. Like, I need to stop. It's just gonna go there. We don't need that. One last flip through of this book, and then I gotta like call it a day. Okay, no more modern year for now. I'm thinking about how good this is gonna look with black pen. It's really gonna draw out those bits of black that I have in there. I love the color palette. It's definitely more of like a true neutral. When people who are actual minimalists would look at this, they'd be like, that is like the opposite of like a neutral spread. But to me it is, and I'm very happy with the way it turned out. I saw Mary Ellen make a spread with the Modern Year sticker book, and she did some really cute things where she used like a black pen to just kind of trace around the outside of the boxes. I think I might actually do something similar to that when I'm doing the after the pen on this one, but I'm going to save it until then and kind of feel it out as I'm filling this in. I'm going to call it good on this one. Like, I think the revisions definitely brought it to where I wanted it to be in my head. I left the last video like feeling like, I'm a little iffy about this. Like, do I really want to share the video? But now that I've done this like little touch up on it, I'm like, yeah, I want to share this video. So here we are, my modern year pressed florals, sophisticated florals, trust the process, all of the above sticker book spread. If you liked this video, hit that like button down below. You can also subscribe to my channel for more fun planner related content. And follow me on Instagram at Caitlin Plans, where I share after the pen photos as well as photos of spreads that did not get videos. So I hope to see you there. Thank you and happy planning.